who you are, but why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what, marketing has changed. I think we can all agree on that. And so, this requires new tools, and you guys have all created these new tools. So tell us a little bit about what your company is and what you do, and then if the AV department can kind of run a video when you tell your story, then we'll stop, and we have 4 short videos that will also go in line with examples. So first up would be Arturo. He's finding the video. Why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Sure. So my name is Bharat. I'm the CTO of Altura. We create immersive experiences. We create them for a variety of reasons, but one main theme is around real estate developers looking at this technology to market their properties and to tell the story of their spaces or places, whether that's a multifamily, apartment center or commercial space or single-family homes, whatever the type of space. They want to tell a different story than what has been told before, give people more confidence, appeal more emotionally to them, and that's where our experiences come in. We can create content, which you'll see a video of it, is, let's say if you have a commercial space, it's empty because you're between tenants, and you want to show the possibilities of it. So right now what they would do is they would have somebody create some pictures or Photoshop and put it together with our software. You can actually give a tool to somebody outside that, they can be wearing a headset or they could be holding up an iPad, and as they walk through it, it would show them what that space could look like. And after giving you all that teaser, I do hope the video plays. And it's very interesting how the company has evolved. Okay, here we go. That gives you an idea. The interesting thing for us that we found is a lot of property developers really like this because it helps them blur the line between the sell cycle and the design cycle. So as you're walking through that experience, the broker who's with you can change options for you. They can change the wall color, they can change the flooring, and that, you're already starting to engage your prospect into customizing the space for them, and then it kind of starts that journey in their mind about, oh, this is a place that I actually created for myself and I can see myself there. We've seen sell cycles shortened by 40% in commercial office spaces where people were doing traditional marketing using renderings and animations. That also we do, so we have good comparison data, and doing these virtual tours that gives way more confidence to prospects and buyers.
Okay, thank you. Next up we have Alejandro with TDOC.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Gutiaga, CEO and founder of TDOC. We are an online video platform that synchronizes TV ads with online video activity through different channels like Facebook, Google, or our own network of publishers running our technology. So we are scanning all the time, in real time, different TV channels and radio stations. So we are looking for TV ads. And once we detect a TV ad, let's say coming from Coca-Cola, we can activate a campaign in these channels that I mentioned before, Facebook, Google, or our network, displaying, for example, Betsey, okay? Or we can run a campaign, for example, to maximize the reach of the campaigns. So, for example, let's say the advertiser wants to run a campaign of, again, Coca-Cola, and wants to activate a flash offer in the instant, so we can activate this campaign, and we are having like tremendous results for these advertisers.
Can we show the...
Somos una plataforma de movement marketing a través de sincronización con televisión, radio, deportes y más. Nuestro objetivo es hacer campañas sincronizadas aprovechando el alcance de offline y momentos importantes para activar campañas multipantallas con video in-stream y out-stream. Entregamos resultados porque capturamos la atención del usuario en una segunda pantalla e impactamos en el momento que está más propenso a interactuar con el anuncio. Sincroniza tus campañas con Tidal, compañía de video outstream e instream con inventario de primer nivel disponible para multidispositivos. Negociaciones directas con publishers exclusivos a nivel global permiten entregar experiencia para los usuarios y resultados para los anunciantes. Sincronizar tus anuncios de video con offline o acciones puntuales te permitirá aumentar tus resultados porque más del 55% de los usuarios miran videos todos los días. ¿Pero cómo funciona? Monitoreamos televisión, radio, eventos deportivos, clima y tránsito vehicular para detectar comerciales de publicidad o acciones puntuales como un gol, lluvia en la ciudad o tránsito pesado en la ruta. Una vez detectado el comercial o la acción, emitimos una señal para la activación de la campaña. Activamos en Tidal la campaña en tiempo real, mostrando el anuncio de video en los diferentes dispositivos. Sincroniza la campaña de video con tu propia marca, la competencia o marcas relacionadas y aumenta el BTR en más del 20% o CTR en más de 30%.
Eduardo, refer, which is just about to launch, right? Your launch week, or
Yes.
Okay, exciting times.
From Reaper, thank you very much. We created Reaper because, of course, we all need new clients. And one of the best ways to get new clients for all of us is by referrals. There's many systems of referrals, but there was no system out there that created the whole cycle where it could track the referral made from one person all the way to the end of the cycle, online and offline. Because there's a lot of systems that done that online, but as soon as they went offline, they lost the traction or the tracking. So that's why we created Reaper. We just generated a unique QR code based on the promotion the business is making, any type of business that is in the platform, with the information that this person is giving from the referral, and that QR code is shared digital. Just the QR code, or you can attach the QR code to an image, and you can share that to your friends via WhatsApp, email, or even share it through any platform, Facebook or Instagram, things like that. And also, a very important thing for the business is the influencers or micro-influencers is something that everybody is using. Bloomberg, I saw just in the news yesterday the amount of money that he's spending on just influencers, right? And this is the way I brought this idea to my mind. People are spending so much money on influencers, and they don't have the way to track the performance of the money they're putting out there. I don't know how many millions of dollars this Bloomberg is spending there, but he has no way of tracking, and with Reaper now he can. So you can track in real time your cost per acquisition exactly. So that's what we do.
Can we play Reaper? Yeah, Reaper. Nope. Nope. Well, we're going to pass the mic to Betsey right now.
Hey everyone. So I'm Puco Vega, co-founder of Betsey. The reason why we created Betsey is because a few years ago, some friends and I left our job together to start a digital agency that was different than most agencies. That was not ripping off clients, that was pretty transparent with their process, their pricing and everything, until we realized that we were actually becoming what we so much hated, right? So after that, we thought of different ways of how we can actually make design, number one, more accessible, right? Like good design, more accessible. But also the main issue for us was in like an aha moment was when a client told us, "This looks beautiful, this is really cool, but how do I know that this is gonna make me money? Like, how are you guys gonna prove that this is actually gonna work, right?" So we obviously have no freaking idea, right? And I'm pretty sure that most agencies, most creatives, most designers not only have not any idea if, you know, how effective their work is gonna be, but they don't even consider that when they're designing, when they're creating, when they're launching, right? So for us, it was very clear that those were two pain points that we had to solve, right? So number one, accessibility, because most of the people that could actually be our clients were from mid-market to enterprise companies, and then there was a lot of startups, SMBs, solo founders, right? And a lot of other, you know, bloggers or you name it, that couldn't really have access to good design, right? So we wanted to solve three pain points. Number one, money, obviously, right? Most of the people that I mentioned don't have a good budget, right? Number two, a team. Most people, unless you're Facebook, Google, Amazon, don't have money to have their own internal creative team. And the third one, and most important one, how do we prove or how do we predict the ROI of what we are creating, right? How do we make design effective? So pretty much, we started working on our first product, which is called Modu. And what Modu does is, it's an AI platform that considers every single aspect of your campaign before designing anything, right? So everything from your industry, your goals, the type of product or service, and what you're trying to accomplish, right? More lead gen, more conversion rate, more sales, and then based on that, it creates your designs and it launches your campaigns, right? So pretty much we are beta testing Module right now, and we're launching in April. So very, very looking forward to you guys. If you got our little speaker with a little card, please register to beta test it. If not, there are some still over there. And I think that's it.
Yeah. Now can we play the reefer video?
¿A punto de compartir tu delicioso postre? Imagina que con esa foto que acabas de tomar ganes dinero. Estaría increíble, ¿no? Bueno, pues esto es posible. Te voy a explicar. Reaper es la única app que te recompensa al recomendar con amigos un negocio que está afiliado con nosotros, ya sea restaurantes, hoteles, gimnasios, boutiques y muchos más. Funciona de la siguiente manera. Una vez que descargas la app, te das de alta en Reaper. Cuando vayas con el negocio que está afiliado con nosotros, generas un código QR, el cual podrás compartir en WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter o en cualquier otra vía electrónica. Ese código QR contiene una promoción especial para la gente a la que se lo compartas. Lo único que tienes que hacer es ir al negocio, escanear el código QR y listo, se te hará un pago inmediato. ¿Ves? Y podrás usarlo como tú quieras. Entre más personas hagan válido tu código QR, más dinero tendrás en tu tarjeta Reaper, la cual podrás utilizar como tarjeta de débito para comprar en muchos establecimientos e incluso sacar dinero en efectivo en cajeros automáticos. Y si tienes un negocio, lo mejor de todo es que la comisión solo se te cobra hasta que se escanee el código QR. Darte de alta en la aplicación es gratis. Tus clientes generan más clientes. Así de sencillo. Con Reaper todos se benefician. No importa si tienes un negocio, si eres un usuario que genera un código QR o el que lo utiliza. Todos ganan. Solo descarga la app y únete a la comunidad Reaper. Reaper y gana.
Visual is so important, and video I think is becoming even more important in storytelling today. How do you, thinking about your products and thinking about the market, and just to give advice to our founders out here, what do you need to do? What does a business need to do to get the attention of their potential clients?
Well, I think in order to get the attention of your potential customers, you really need to first understand what they need. If you don't understand what they need, you can offer it. So first of all, you need to understand it and then provide it. So what we are doing in TikTok is we are like trying to understand what is happening offline with the TV ads, and then to give to the user the ad that will match what they are looking for. So in this case that I was telling you, if Coca-Cola is activating a campaign in TV, you can